After escaping Reach, the Pillar of Autumn jumped to a destination from Cortana's hunch, which would lead them to the discovery of the first Halo ring. After sustaining catastrophic damage, Captain Keyes decided to crash land the vessel on the ring's surface. We know the story of the Master Chief's fight, but what about the rest of the crew? Major Antonio Silva of the ODSTs directed all available troopers to land on the ring at a predetermined location, some distance away from their objective, which was a butte with 4 runner structures atop it. That would set the stage for the rest of their operations on the ring from September 19th through the 22nd. They forcibly took the strategic location and created Alpha Base, and over the next few days they scavenged resources from the Pillar of Autumn, held off land and air assaults, as well as reclaimed several Covenant weapon emplacements and even some Banshees. Near the end of the game, Halo combat evolved. In the novel Halo the Flood, Major Silva devised a plan to capture the Truth and Reconciliation, while the Covenant were overwhelmed with dealing with the Flood outbreak. The crew also discovered that the Flood were attempting to breach the subterranean structures under Alpha Base. Due to this realization, it sped up their timetable to mere hours. Since the raid by John 117 and the Marines to recover Captain Keyes, and the devastating losses suffered from the Flood, the Covenant were all but eliminated by the time the crew of the Autumn arrived. Clearing up any survivors along the way, the crew were able to secure both the bridge and engineering. It was here that Major Silva's XO, First Lieutenant Melissa McKay, determined that the Flood was too great a risk to bring back to human-controlled space. The creatures were still aboard, and her CO would not listen to reason. With no other options, Lieutenant McKay decided to set off a grenade in the engineering deck, killing all the remaining crew on board, both Flood and human alike. At the same time, John and Cortana were preparing to override the reactors on the Pillar of Autumn. This is where the game Fireteam Raven intersects with the story. It's thanks to the valiant last stand of these 4 ODSTs that the Flood and Covenant didn't overwhelm the Autumn and freed up John to proceed with his plan. You know how the rest of the story goes. That's all for now, Halo fans. Catch you next time.